It is a magnificent day here today. You can see the cows are happy, it's great weather. Welcome to a new update on our farmlet trial here at TDRF in Elliott, Northern Tasmania. This farmlet trial is investigating what happens if you reduce the amount of nitrogen fertilizer on fully irrigated dairy pastures, on pasture production and cow production. We have our farmlet trial, 4 different farmlets where we reduce the amount of nitrogen going in. Whilst that is occurring, we do increase the species diversity. Mostly, or one of the most important species that we put in is a legume clover to compensate for some of the nitrogen not going in through fertilizer. We have had a very long dry spell. Luckily we are fully irrigated, that's the purpose of this trial, and we have been able to manage our irrigation water, so we are still okay with that. But farmers here in Tasmania will have had, some of them will have had an issue with trying to get enough irrigation water. We have had a bit of rain in the last few days, so that has filled up the profile again a little bit, and that makes it a little bit easier. But we are moving towards autumn and the day length is really shortening, so there's less light going into our grass. The grass is starting to reduce growth rates, and we are starting to feel that now. Our pasture production is slowly slowing down, which means that we are working towards extending our rotation, and we are at the point of dropping in a little bit of silage so that we can slow down the rotation a little bit accordingly. This time of the year also brings in maximum clover in our paddock. Clover likes warmer temperatures, that's why it is happiest, so you normally see the highest amount of clover in your pasture at the end of summer, early autumn, and that's what we have now. A lot of clover in the paddock can bring in the risk of bloat in the cows. We always drop a little bit of bloat drench in the diet of the cows. We do that in the dairy, just automatically on the grain when they are being milked. So we have that well under control, and we are making sure that in this highest risk period of the year, the bloat drench goes in at the right rate in all the cows, so we make sure that that is managed very well. One of the things that we also have this time of the year is some dung beetles around, and these dung beetles can at the moment also be found in the manure, where you see piles of sand being worked up by the dung beetles when they bury some of the manure that they find above ground.